How's it going, everybody? I got another video for you today. Sorry I didn't come out with one on Friday. I got a little busy, ended up having a barbecue, a bunch of ribs. Kept it safe, though. Kept it under 10. Anyway, that's kind of what we're talking about today. In this video, I've got a protest video for you. It's the protest is demanding justice for the shooting of Ahmaud Arbery, I believe is his name. Don't really have enough information on that case right now to make a ruling. I think I will be making a video about that at a later date when some more information comes out. But what I'm really focused on today is the hypocrisy behind the news media not portraying this protest as a bad thing, yet all the other protests that have been going on during this quarantine are totally ridiculous and ignorant. Well, at least all the ones coming from the Republicans and conservatives, or not even that, just people wanting to reopen the economy, just people wanting to get back to work, basically. And now we have this massive protest. I can see that a lot of them are wearing masks, but I'll go ahead and point out some things in the video which just seem like hypocrisy to me. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, this is the video, everybody. So, no face mask, screaming right into that mic. That mic, if she had coronavirus, is definitely infected now. And just look at all of these people here. There's a lot of people here. A ton of people. And none of them are social distancing whatsoever. So, May 8th is when it happened. Yeah, he got shot on February 23rd. None of that really matters to me. As I said, we'll be doing a video about Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah, I did have his name right. Let's go ahead and, I'm sorry to skip you, gentlemen, but alright. So now we see him up on the pedestal here. Once again, no mask, talking right next to that mic that one of those ladies was just screaming into. Luckily, most of the crowd is wearing mics, but I can see none of them have goggles on, really, so you can still get it through your eyes if you didn't know that. None of them are social distancing whatsoever. None of them up here. You know, like, you think you could set an example for social distancing at your protests. Look, this lady's not wearing it over the top of her nose, therefore offering no real protection. She's pulled it down below her face, which, as we know, is horrible mask practice. Her face is right next to that mic.
It's not about our word anymore. You have to have something to show so somebody can look and see. This is what happened.
Oh, good point, lady. So this is kind of why I'm showing these videos, because the mass media is not going to show these videos. Instead, they might show these videos later on after everybody's forgotten about how big of a deal it was, these protests. Oh, hi, Lily. Oh, yeah, the Lily cat, everybody. Anyway, they might show these videos later on, you know, to show how good these protesters were, and they're going to show little flash bits of the crowd and stuff. Like, you know, I could totally cut out just portions of the crowd, you know, just to this, and just cut to this and be like, look at all these guys wearing their masks and everything. But to be honest, the guys up at the podium aren't even wearing the mask. The ones setting the example are not wearing the mask when they still should be. You can still hear the voice in the mic through a mask. Watch. Let me... See how you guys can still hear me talking, especially if I bring the mic. Look, I'm sitting the same distance away from my white mic that I was before, and you can still hear me talking. And this is a piece of plastic, not cloth. This doesn't even allow nearly as much through. So yeah, this is just hypocrisy on a whole new level. Let's go back to where we were. Once again, not wearing a mask. Oh, pulling down her mask so that she can scream to the crowd. Yeah, that's a great idea. She just touched it with her hands, and she's probably going to touch her face later. So
he deserves that.
We've been going through this for a long time. You know, for people to just together.
Look, this is the only guy in the interview that actually kept his mask on.
When I saw the tragic situation,
look, no mask. No mask on this lady.
Martin and others
lady, you cannot wear your mask like that. You're going to get the virus doing that.
And he didn't have,
or at least that's what they want us to believe. All right, everybody, that was that video. I do feel really bad about that Ahmaud Arbery gentleman. Sorry about that. I'm really hoping that wasn't what it was, but it does look pretty bad. I'm not going to go ahead and say anything right now, except vigilanteism is not right. You should not be going out. If you had a problem with the guy, you should have called the cops in the first place. Whether he committed a crime or not, it really doesn't matter at the moment. Anyway, what I really want to focus on here is the hypocrisy of the mainstream media. They're not going to show you what I just showed you for quite a while, and when they do, they're not going to be focused on how protesting right now they're literally calling not a right. Like, protesting is something that we shouldn't be doing right now because of the coronavirus. But guess what? They're not going to call this out. Instead, they're only going to call out everybody who wants to get back to a normal life, who wants to go back to work. Now, I know some of these people in those protests were idiots too, but I don't know what to tell you. There's idiots all over the place. There's idiots in every group. But either way, we should be allowed to protest and take our own risks for ourselves. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a great day.